to the transition. The Trump Tower looks a lot like the scene of a job fair tonight. Prospective candidates for major positions in the Donald Trump administration are coming and going at a rapid pace there as the president-elect seeks to put together his first cabinet. And a very familiar name is being discussed, at least, for a very big position. Correspondent Doug McKelway is outside Trump Tower tonight. Good evening, Doug.
Good evening, Brett. And the biggest sign yet that President-elect Donald Trump is trying to reach out to his former detractors. The transition team announced that Mitt Romney will be meeting with Donald Trump this weekend at the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Apparently, Romney is being considered for the Secretary of State job. Sometime after that, Trump will embark on a cross-country tour.
We're working on a victory tour now.
The president-elect planning to visit those states that helped him secure a win for the White House. And in another sign of healing, Trump is playing host to his first meeting with a foreign leader, Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, one whose feathers candidate Trump often ruffled.
Here's the thing. With Japan, they have to pay us or we have to let them protect themselves.
While campaigning, Trump often threatened to yank U.S. military protection of Japan unless it contributed more to its own defense. He has accused Japan of manipulating its currency, and he opposes the TPP, which Japan supports. But Prime Minister Abe, one observer noted, knows how to approach, quote, strong men. He's on a charm offensive, writing of Trump's, quote, extraordinary talents in a congratulatory message.
President-elect has met now or spoken with 32 world leaders, continues to make sure that he listens to them, hears their concerns.
And while it seems Mr. Trump is moderating his often aggressive tone, his predecessor during his joint press conference in Germany suggested why.
I think the president-elect is going to see fairly quickly that the demands and responsibilities of a U.S. president are not ones that you can treat casually. And that in a big, complex, diverse country, the only way that you can be successful is by listening and reaching out and working with a wide variety of people.
It's a great transition.
There was another cattle call at Trump Tower today.
Sir, would you like to serve in the Trump administration?
Well, I'd be honored to be considered.
Are you moving to Washington?
With a who's who of movers and shakers making their way in to see the president-elect.
World leaders, people who are visionary, people who have gotten things done. Fred Smith, Nikki Haley, Secretary Kissinger, Senator Jeff Sessions, Admiral Mike Rogers. These are people at the top of their game.
And the transition team continues to push back hard against those reports of disorganization.
I've been in on these meetings. I'm on the executive committee, and what we're seeing is a very orderly group of people working on behalf of the American people.
Aides announced another step forward today with the formation of landing teams. These are people with special expertise in government agencies who will be popping into Washington to build a Trump framework there. The first to descend on Washington will be the National Security team. They will be making visits to the Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, the State Department, as well as the National Security Agency. Brett, back to you.
Doug McKelway outside Trump Tower. Doug, thank you.